Okay, just like writing down. Okay. How much detail do you need? For example, product webinars.
I think from my job role, I need to know the benefits of the parts that I'm selling. So, what are the features that the customers are going to be interested in, and they're going to make them want to buy that product.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's the benefits that I need to know really, and I can come away and find out the full details of stuff if I needed to.
Okay. That actually brings me to my second next question. But first of all, what comes into your mind first when you think of Siemens or Siemens products? Speak really freely. You can tell us that you hate us. Anything you no one will hear it except me.
Yeah, I hate Siemens. No, highly technical products that market leading, very capable products that customers trust.
Okay. So you'd say that you actually like to sell Siemens and you recommend products with a good conscience.
Yeah, definitely. Again, that's another reason why I enjoy working for Underwoods, because we're partners with Siemens. It's the market leader. It's well trusted, and makes my job a little bit easier when I'm trying to sell a good product.
Okay, going back from Siemens products, would you say you have any kind of connection to Siemens as a company?
In terms of the knowledge that I've picked up along the way, I get on well with a lot of the staff members of the Manchester head office in the UK. I get on with the local sales managers, the likes of Kira and Mark Deacon.
Okay.
So there's a good level of trust and communication, and we do get on well.
Okay. Next question. To be successful, salesmen should have adequate knowledge about products and know the customer's needs, as you just said. And you said if you don't know something, you will find the answer. Where do you get this information from?
From either my team. We do have technical resources within the company. I can find answers if it's a technical question, or if it's a commercial solution required that the customer needs more credit cover to buy more products, then we have that support with our financial director. Or again, if it's a technical question that I don't know, we have the full support of the product managers within Siemens or the commercial teams within Siemens. So whether it's a pricing support or actually technical knowledge, we do have the resources, and it is very much an open communication to both Underwood's higher management and technical teams, and Siemens higher management and technical teams as well. So
okay. So how satisfied are you with the information content and extensive that Siemens actually provides?
I'd say fairly happy. There's always room for improvements, but
what is missing?
Again, it comes back to we sometimes don't get to know all the latest products that come out until a customer asks us for one.
Okay.
So I know it's difficult to be on top of everything, but I'm sure there's still room for improvement with distributing the latest products to us in advance, so we do know before a customer asks us for it.
In what form? Like with an email, with a webinar, with a catalogue?
All of those three really. Probably email and webinar would be beneficial, as we are doing on some products, but there are other products that do slip under the radar that I don't get to find out until I'm sat in front of a customer and says, "Oh, can you get me one of these?" And I've never heard of what he's talking about. So
okay, no, that's very good to know. Are you actually familiar with the Siemens competence management concept for distribution partners? We have 4 steps that actually says assess, develop, certify and maintain. Have you ever heard of it?
I've been made aware of it. I think it's mainly dealt with by my higher management, who do pass those expectations on to us, probably in a more diluted way, but they manage those expectations from the top, and they pass down the requirements to the staff.
Would you like to be more involved what you're actually attending to, with what kind of reasons and with what background?
Yeah, I'd like to, if there's more expected of a partner, I'd like to know. I think most of the expectations are passed on from the likes of our area sales managers, that they pass those on to us, and I'd like to think we do meet the requirements of being a Siemens partner generally, because we do work closely with the different teams that Siemens have. So
so as I just said, we have Assess, where you can actually do some self-assessment trainings, to actually say, okay, at which level am I standing? Then you have workshops you can attend to, then you have your qualification workshops, and then of course sometimes to maintain it. Does it make sense for you? Or
yeah, it does. It does make sense. I'm always willing to learn.
Okay. Then, as I just said, we have the first step Assess, and that give you actually the opportunity to evaluate your product knowledge by taking a test.
Yeah.
Afterwards, training measures will be proposed to you in relation to your test results. So they say, okay, maybe you should do like the first web-based training and then an on-site workshop, or they say you can go straight to the qualification workshop. Have you ever done at least one of those tests?
Yes, we have. Yeah,
okay.
we had. I think I've got the guy's name now. One of the product managers, anyway, took the lead on this initiative, and he went round a few locations of Underwoods to measure the competency of the staff, and we did a bit of a test. And on the back of that, there was some training set up based on the results, whether that was a webinar to refresh people or a couple of days of intensive training.
Do you know if these were the self-assessments from the Siemens platform, or did he come with an individual test for you?
It was a self-assessment form that we filled out based. I don't know whether that was something that Siemens had put together or himself, but it was purely based on the latest products and what we knew about them. And on the back of that, it was followed up with, as I say, webinars and a couple of days.
Do you know his name?
Leon, what's the IPC guy's name?
Paul, is it?
Paul Heron, yeah. Paul Heron.
Okay, otherwise because I need to know what kind of self-assessment that was. It's just for my analysis.
I don't know if that was an official document, to be honest.
I don't know.
It'd
No,
be worth
it's
you
not.
finding
It's
out.
not about if it's official or not. But after taking the test, did you have a better knowledge or better understanding of your level of product knowledge?
Yeah, I thought my knowledge was pretty good. From following the test, it could have been better. So I did have a webinar, but a couple of the guys had a couple of days training on the back of it to improve their knowledge, and they found it beneficial.
So afterwards, and after actually taking the proposed measures, you thought, okay, this actually really helped me?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, it is mandatory to attend to a qualification workshop with a final test. Before that, you have the opportunity to participate in other workshops, as recommended, that will provide you with product knowledge and some advice regarding distribution, for example, for qualification workshops. What was your attitude or motivation before and after the qualification workshop?
It's always good to know what level you are at and what expectations are actually what is expected of us as a partner. So it was also good to see what steps were put in place to either develop those or fill in the gaps, basically. So I was happy from a personal point of view and with